Okay. Welcome to Broom Talk, the podcast where witches, healers, and magic makers gather to share their journeys, their magic, and their truths. I'm your host, Priestess Mellisa of Enchanted Dragonfly, inviting you to take a seat at the broom circle because the real magic is in the stories we tell. So let's stir the cauldron and speak the spell. So I have a new magical being with me today. So tell us your name and your business name.
My name is Kristen, and I'm the Leather Lass.
Nice.
Yes.
And can you tell us where you're located?
Absolutely. I'm right up the street in Pasco, Rhode Island.
Nice.
Yeah.
Small little
Nice
hop,
out in the
skip, and a
woods.
jump. Yeah, absolutely.
Good drive.
Yes, absolutely. And could you tell us a little bit about what you do?
Absolutely. So I do handmade leather work. Everything I do is carved by hand. I do all of my own designs. I do a lot of my own patterns. A lot of it's just like, well, let me see if I can make this, and I'll mess around and come up with things. And a lot of it is influenced by either like Celtic or Nordic artwork, and runes are a huge part of what I do. I'm obsessed with them.
Love those.
I love them. So that's it, I guess.
Your work is stunning. Too.
Thank
And I watch
you.
your videos. I
appreciate
love
it.
it. Absolutely.
I appreciate it so much.
Absolutely. How did you start doing what you do?
I have always been really into art, and I've always loved drawing knots, like even when I was a kid, and I didn't really know what I was doing. And then I had kind of gotten back into it, and I kind of realized how well leather and knot work went together. So I literally was just, I wonder if I can figure this out. So I got like a $20 kit on Amazon and a bag of scraps for $20 and just started going for it. And here we are.
Awesome. Like self-taught too,
Yep.
right? And you just make that one decision and it just brings you to a whole new world.
It really does. It's just a huge chain of things that brings you there.
Awesome. Love that stuff. And what type of practitioner are you?
I would say I'm very animistic, much more like the nature spirits of the land, spirits of like my house and things like that. I work a lot with that. But I do also, what's that?
That's nice.
Oh, good. Yes. And I do also like to work a lot with Freya and Odin, probably from the runes. I've just really gone wherever things have taken me, and I really got attached with them very early on with things. And so I work with them a lot too.
I love that. And not many people know about your house spirit either, right?
Yeah.
Which they do. Like you greet your house, you greet your space,
Definitely.
your car.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I left an offering before I came today.
Nice. Love that.
Very cool.
Yes, absolutely. What is your spiritual origin story or an awakening moment?
So I think I've always had it in me, but I actively tried to not for a very long time. And my mom was a very, very spiritual person, and I'd kind of tease her about it. And it was always kind of in the back of my mind, and things would always kind of try to like knock through and come through. And then she wound up passing away in 2019. And I think a lot of people have the awakenings and things come from not the best things. And I actually, when she was alive, our big thing was always at 11:11, we'd all say hi to everybody who had passed on. Every time we'd see 11:11 or 1:11 or that combo, we'd always say that. So I just remember going to the hospital, and it was really sudden. And I just remember them telling me she was in room 111 on floor 11. And I was like, oh man, no. Things are happening here. Yeah. And then I wound up, there was one thing that she had that I really, really wanted. And it was actually this necklace. And I wear it every day, but I couldn't find it. It was nowhere in her house. I couldn't find it anywhere. So all I wanted to do was find a crystal necklace that reminded me of this necklace. So I wound up going to the Robin's Nest in Bellingham, and I started talking with Robbie, and she was just such an amazing teacher and just a wonderful person, and doing a lot of things over there. And then as I got into that, I wound up finding this necklace in a box, and it was in a place that she couldn't get to because she wasn't walking a lot towards the end. So it was a very strange thing. I'm like, all right, there's something is going on here. So
absolutely. With all the numbers, and I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
With the numbers, and then it was that moment to find the necklace was on pause for a moment until you were ready to find it, and it was ready for you.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah. What's your daily spiritual or magical practice like?
So I am really big with the runes. Completely obsessed. So a lot of it is really just kind of looking at them and things. A lot of times I'll just look up at the tree branches and I'll see the runes in the branches. Like if I'm looking for an answer for something, or if I'm just kind of looking for something to concentrate on during the day. And then I also have an altar for my house spirits that I make sure I have things on all the time for. And then I say good morning to the spirits of the land every morning and try to leave offerings out for them and try to keep everything very appreciative of my trees. And I try to do that every day.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Nice. It's true. You can see the shapes of the runes and the branches of the trees.
Exactly.
I've done that too.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I love it.
Who or what inspires your path the most?
My mom definitely does a lot, and I know she'd be so happy with how weird I am now. I think she always wanted this. And honestly, a lot like just my family. My son is awesome. I love doing things like this with him. He's really interested in everything. Just being out in nature really is a huge inspiration. And honestly, my leather work is huge, especially when I am working with runes, because I'm like very serious when I do them. So there's no like not paying attention while I'm doing them. I'm like, the incenses go when the music is playing.
Nice.
I'm meditating. Everything's going into those runes. So that keeps me pretty consistent with things with that too.
Nice. It's like a literal ritual while you're working.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
Exactly.
That vibe is something else, I'll tell you.
Exactly.
What was the biggest challenge you faced on your journey, and how did you overcome it?
I think it really has just been myself, just trying to not be in touch with those things, because this stuff's weird. Like, come on, be realistic, and just realizing like, okay, then I'm not that person. I am a very weird, like, oh, everything's a sign kind of person. Not like in a crazy way, but I think it's fun. Like, I think I really tried hard to suppress that part of myself. And now I'm just so open with everything. It's really made things a lot easier.
Oh, good. And embracing it where it seems like you were fighting it before.
Big time.
Nice. And there are signs everywhere.
There is.
The radio, the TV.
It was
something, or somebody says something, or just whatever you see.
Exactly.
Yeah, license plates. I mean, how many times have you seen that? Yeah.
Exactly. Even on the way here, I had left an offering before I left. And then as I'm driving down the driveway, I had 2 rabbits run in front of me. And then I'm coming down the road, and I had a family of 3 deer come in front of me. So I just like sat there and watched. That's why I was kind of almost late. I was like, I gotta make sure they get by okay. And I just sat there. But
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I think bunnies represent, if I remember correctly, represent some type of abundance.
Yes.
And deer represent some, everything is working out.
Yes.
It's the gentleness, especially if it was male or female, depending what.
Yeah,
what
I think they were female because I didn't see any horns, but it also could be the time of year. I'm not good with that stuff. I'm not sure.
Yeah, same.
Like, they do something with horns at some point.
Yeah, I know they shed them. I've seen them literally shake and shut them off, and they drop, and I'm like,
it's so crazy.
I have to find some, but
I know, that's one of my bucket list things. I'm like, I gotta find them. They're so cool.
Yes,
I love them. They're awesome. Actually, I have one on my kilt right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. And the kilt's awesome.
Thank you. I love it.
What tools, methods, or spirits guide your work?
I am actually really getting into drumming.
Nice.
That's been a really huge thing for me. I have an amazing rattle that some friends had made for me. They actually, you might want to talk with them. They're amazing.
Yeah.
Bone and Botanicals. Shout out to Bone and Botanicals. Oh. They made me the most incredible rattle. I love using that. And obviously the runes, because I love doing things with the runes. And then I do work with Odin and Freya a lot. And I do a lot also with like ancestral spirits too.
Nice. And I do take referrals. So
oh, yeah.
I'll let we want you as a guest. Yes. Absolutely. That's awesome. Yeah. What's one common misconception about your craft or your work?
In a way, I almost kind of feel like it's not my problem. Like, I feel like people are so welcome to just be totally wrong about stuff. And I'm just so happy to talk about whatever. So they can come to me with just wild stuff. And I'm happy to talk to them about anything. And I guess as far as my work would go, I don't think people, unless they're like watching me make things, I don't know that they know how much actually goes into leather work. Because there's a lot of, and it's totally like, there's different avenues for everybody and there's room for everybody, but there's a lot of like just stamps people will use to do things, or like the the glow forge, laser cutting things. But that is not what I do. It's very intensive and it takes much, much, much more time. But I love it. I love every second of it. So.
Awesome. Yeah, you have to love your work, and because that energy goes into it.
Definitely,
too, so.
definitely.
Nice. How do you stay energetically protected and grounded?
I'm big with visualizations. I especially because I do a lot of psychic fairs, so the energy can be really intense in those places sometimes. So it's a lot of visualizing. And then I do, I like to actually do my henna. I use the hagwa, which is I believe it's from the rainforest, I want to say, but it's like the juice of this berry that stains your skin.
Wow, nice.
So I'll do a lot of like bind runes and just protective symbols. And I just felt like doing it today too, because I needed an excuse to do it anyways.
It's beautiful. The colors just pops.
I love it. And then I did a lot of, I'm also obsessed with like Neolithic cave art. So this is a lot of stuff that they found on like Newgrange and things like that. So that's where I do a lot of that stuff too.
Awesome.
And I do find it protective.
Yeah. That's so old. It goes back tens of thousands of years.
And that's when I'm in my element. I love the most, like, I joke that I'm like a dirt person. Like the more natural, the more like to the earth things are, the more I really vibe with it. And I love all the stone carvings, and I joke that I want to make my body look like a cave wall and just finally just start getting these tattooed.
Awesome. Absolutely.
I love it.
Yeah, and it's so original too.
Yeah, I love it.
Can you share a powerful or memorable client transformation?
So I don't necessarily do things with clients. Like what I'll do is I'll do like custom things with people if they want to do custom leather work. But I am starting to dip my toes into doing more bind runes, and that's been pretty incredible. So I'll do like a little like mini rune reading, and then we'll have whatever is kind of coming from like the gods or the spirits to kind of guide us what this person is maybe looking for or maybe needing. And we'll also just talk about it. So based on what we talk about, I'll come up with a nice bind rune, and I'll put either on their skin, or if their skin's really sensitive, I can just draw it for them. And I've had some like pretty incredible things happen with that. I've had people really connect with the energies that we were trying to bring in, and some tears in a good way. Good. It's been really amazing.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
It's been very cool.
Nice.
And then on just the leather part, I've had people that wear my stuff when they get married, which is such an honor. I love it. It's very, very cool. Awesome. It's very cool.
Nice. I love that. What sacred self-care practices keep you aligned?
Ooh, drumming.
Nice.
Big time. I'm getting very big into like sound healing and the drumming and everything. I've been actually did 2 like sonic related healing things this week. It was amazing. Nice. I did a kirtan, I think it's called kirtan or kirtan.
Not familiar.
It was really amazing. It was at Tall Pines Amphitheater.
Okay.
Do you know Ronnie at all?
No.
You're going to have to go there sometimes. It's very cool. And it's right over in Pasco.
Oh, nice.
And it's just amazing. He like made an amphitheater in his backyard.
Oh, that's cool.
It's amazing. And he's awesome. And like the man who led it was amazing. It was just like, it was so cool. But the guy played his banjo, and they would chant mantras, and then we would chant back, and it was amazing. And then we went and drummed in his teepee.
Oh,
coolest thing ever.
I'm Native American. I love a teepee.
You gotta come. You would love it. It's amazing.
Oh, sign myself up.
Yes, I'll let you know. It's so fun. And then we do a monthly drum circle also down in Danielson at the Crystal Clear Intention Center. Okay. Tom Bowen leads it. I don't know if you know him. No. He's awesome too.
Nice.
Him and I feel bad. I don't know if they're married or if they're just like partners, but Sherry also does it with them, and it's the best. So I find that so healing and so relaxing and such an amazing way to connect. It just hits that heartbeat, and it's just like indescribable. And my dad was a drummer, and he was a pretty amazing, prolific drummer. And he's actually how I got so obsessed with the Highland Games.
Oh, nice.
Because even though his side of the family is not at all Scottish or Irish, he was the drum sergeant for a pipe and drum band. That's awesome. So now that's hence the kilt. I'm completely obsessed. It's like, it's the best. But he was saying, he was never much to pray or go to church or anything, but he always felt really close to God when he was drumming, because it was this gift that God gave him to be able to drum. So I had never heard him say that before. And then when I heard that, completely made sense to me. And I definitely feel that now.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And so many cultures across the world have used drumming for healing and literally while someone's trying to.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. That's awesome. What does success look like to you as a spiritual business owner?
Definitely connections. I love connecting with people, and I love building people up and sharing and networking and introducing people. That sense of community is just like, it's the best thing ever. I really enjoy it. And it's nice to be able to have a little bit of money, because unfortunately it's part of the world, you know? Right. So it's like, that's also good. But it's funny because a lot of times when I do events, I have a whole bunch of friends that do the same events. So I get all excited to see my friends, and I'm like, oh yeah, and hopefully I have good sales. Yeah. So the hang is the best part.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we do need to pay bills.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Nice. Do you follow the moon, astrology, or seasonal cycles in your work?
Definitely seasonal cycles. Those are huge with me. And even with like my crafts, it's hilarious because I'm like, oh, it's starting to get kind of like, I think I see leaves on the ground. I better start crocheting too. I got to get the yarn. Yeah. So I definitely do with the seasonal cycles and the moon also. But I've like, there's a couple things that I have are just weird. Like, I don't know if it's like, like I have a bit of a problem with authority, I think. And for some reason, astrology feels like the moon or something is trying to tell me what to do. So I'm like, I am not interested. You're not my supervisor. Exactly. You can't tell me what to do, rocks. But like, I have friends who do it, and I love it when they do it for me. And it's the same thing with tarot. Like, I have zero connection with tarot. Like, I don't know why. I want to like it. I don't. Not for me, but I love it when my friends do it for me, and like other practitioners. Like, I love getting my cards read. I just don't want to do it myself. So it's kind of the same with the astrology for some reason.
That's funny. Not my supervisor.
Exactly. You can't tell me what to do, stars.
Don't pay me.
Exactly.
That's funny. What's something you wish more people knew about energy work, divinations, rituals, what have you?
Oh, it's so important to know the history on things, like why things are done certain ways. And that way you can get more of it yourself too. If you know the why like behind things, you can kind of draw your own conclusions without feeling like you have to go to some like resource or person or something, even though it's awesome to have that too. But I think it's so cool to be able to pull that stuff out from inside yourself. Yeah. Like knowing, you know, why this certain thing is done and how we can bring it into like modern society, because most of my stuff is from ancient, you know what I mean? And it's not the same as it was for like the hunter-gatherers and things like that now. Yeah. So it's kind of cool kind of seeing why they would do that and being able to work it into a more modern perspective, even though I would love to just live in a mud hut in the woods, but I don't. Yeah.
Now, do you watch any shows like Ancient Aliens, things like that?
I do love that stuff.
So there's a show that I think you will love. That I absolutely love. It's called Ancient Apocalypse.
Yes.
You saw it?
Yes. Great. Yes.
Awesome.
God, I love it.
Way so far back.
Yes. It's amazing.
Proving it. Like,
it's amazing.
I knew I'm getting goosebumps. Like, I knew that it was there, but they just, he's
and it's so much inside of us. And I feel like we've been brainwashed for so long to get that knowledge out of us. And that's why I love, like, if you know why, and you can look inside yourself with things, like so many of the answers are just going to come to you. And it's so empowering. And I really do think it's something we've done since forever. So it's another way to kind of like get back in touch with like the ancestry and all that. And that's also why I love leather. It's it's that even in itself, I think, is grounding because it's something that humans have had since we've had food.
True.
We've eaten the animals, we've done stuff with their skin. So it's this constant tie back to that ancestral wisdom and that ancestral heart that I feel like can be brought right into modern day and just wear it on your wrist or, you know. Yeah, absolutely. Anything like that.
I mean, look how many people are carrying around travel bags or purses or what have them, you know, messenger bags, that sort of thing.
Exactly.
Absolutely. If you could give one piece of advice to someone just starting their path, what would it be?
Read.
Yeah.
Lots of reading. And I'm being very dishonest saying that because I am such an auditory learner. Like I'll read something 18 times. I won't remember it. You tell me once, I'll remember it for 20 years. But so podcasts or Audible.
Yeah.
But really know like the history, know the sources, why they would do those things. Also, don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to trust your instincts. Talk to everybody. You know, you can always learn things from everybody, and I love talking to people. It's such a good way to get different perspectives on things and learn a little bit more of what you already know. I think those are the really big ones, and not to be afraid.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, take that chance because we said on the podcast a few times that one step in one different direction completely will change somebody's life.
It really does. It really does, and it's what we've done for forever. This new, like, very, like, cold, like, robot, like, AI, like, reality is not what we've lived in forever. Like, we're meant to be spiritual beings. We are a part of the earth. And this is, I feel so many of us are being called back to it now.
Yes.
And it's just kind of the natural way of things. And I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, nice. What magic are you currently brewing in regards to events you're doing, classes you're either hosting or doing, or what have you?
I've never done a class. The closest I come to that is I do show like how I do my leather stuff because so many people ask too.
Nice.
So it's kind of cool to be able to be in an event and someone's like, how did you do that? And I'm like, go to my Instagram or go to my TikTok and watch this video. I try to have one pinned so people can see the whole process and everything. So I'm trying to do more with that. I'm trying to get a website going, but I'm so bad with technology. It's a joke. It does not vibe with me. I'm trying. And then I've got a couple events coming up. I'm going to be doing the Beef Barn in North Smithfield is having a vendor event. So I'm doing that. And then it's your event, which I'm so excited about. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see everybody set up and meet all the new people. And it's going to be so cool. And then October 12th is the Highland Games in Connecticut.
Nice.
Which is literally my favorite day of the entire year. I can't wait.
Awesome.
I highly recommend it. It's incredible. They have all the games. They have a bunch of us vendors. They have tons of pipe and drum bands. The best thing ever. I guess this actually might even be another like spiritual awakening for me was I think the first Highland Games I went to, I think our son was he 6? He might have been 6. No, he was younger than that. Oh my goodness. I think he must have been like 4 or 5. He was young. Anyways. He was a little dude. I think he might have even been before school. I'm not sure. But the first time we went, I just remember being like, yeah, I guess I'll check it out, whatever. We'll see what happens. And I just remember the mass bands came in. And there had to have been like at least 10 or 20 pipe and drum corps from like all around New England. And just that bagpipe note hitting all the same note, so many people in the middle of a cornfield in Connecticut. That vibe, I was like, whoa, that did something in here. I felt something there.
Oh, yeah.
And now I'm completely addicted. I'm helping set up and I love it. So.
I love that you get
highly
more
recommend.
Involved.
Yes,
I definitely want to check that out. Honey, we gotta go somewhere.
It's so much fun. Ooh, he can do like the caber toss and stuff because they have the games for everybody to do.
Yeah. Those bodybuilding muscles to work.
Exactly. Go fuck a log.
I have some funny questions.
Yeah.
So what is your sun, moon, and rising sign? You studied for this earlier.
I did. I couldn't remember. So I'm a Leo sun.
Nice.
I'm Aries moon.
Nice.
And a Gemini rising.
Nice.
So,
I could run your chart for if you want.
That would be awesome. I had it done. So I went to a hippie school. I used to live in Washington State for like a couple years right around high school. So I went to an alternative high school and we had a school astrologer.
Nice.
And I just remember she was like, you have so much fire in your chart. This is nuts.
That's awesome.
So that's mostly what I remember of astrology.
Nice. Awesome. Do you have a favorite crystal, herb, or tool that you work with?
I do love that rattle. That's an amazing rattle. And I'm getting really attached to some of my drums. I'm trying to manifest making my own drum. It's got to happen.
Nice.
I'm like, I got to make that happen. And crystals, Honestly, it would probably be the necklace. I have this on all the time.
Nice.
It's so special to me. I love it. I think that's probably the one.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
What's your magical nickname or archetype that you resonate with?
I don't really have a magical nickname. I guess Leather last name. That works.
Yeah, absolutely.
That works.
Yeah.
And I feel like as far as archetype, I'm not sure. I think that probably taps into, again, I feel like it's trying to tell me what to do, so I probably wouldn't say.
That's awesome.
I got a problem.
The boss of me. Oh, you're authoritative.
No, thank you.
Tea or tincture?
I'm getting more into tea.
Nice.
Yes.
And we know this already, but tarot or runes?
Runes, big time runes.
Cauldron or candle?
Ooh.
Right.
Oh, that's a tough one. I think maybe cauldron, because I do love incense.
Yeah.
I love incense.
I'm a cauldron girl
It's
too.
so good.
Yes. If your spirit guide had a voice, what would it sound like?
French Canadian.
That's funny. With the accent?
Absolutely. I love a French Canadian accent.
Park your car side by each.
Yes.
I love it.
I can always, whenever we go to Woonsocket, I always just remember my dad would say like, "Oh, you're going to Woonsocket." It's like the way he would say it.
Nice.
Yeah.
And do you have any pets?
I do. So we have chickens, we have ducks, we have bantam chickens now, which is hilarious. They're really small and they're crazy. And my husband named one of them Jean-Claude Bantam. And then we have a rabbit named Gojira because my son's obsessed with Godzilla. And then we have a dog. We have a bull terrier, and he's crazy, but we love him.
Oh, now does he play with the chickens?
No. He is a very strict couch animal. He likes to be inside, and he's getting old, but we love him. He's just a goofy dog.
Do the chickens chase you guys?
They are obsessed with us, especially my husband. It's so funny. There's one chicken that is completely obsessed with him because every day when he gets home from work, our dog is old, so he's going blind, so he doesn't notice as much when Kyle comes home. I know he's home because my chickens all come running from all around the yard because he always gives them treats when he pulls in. So they all run up to his truck. He's got to give him treats. And then one of them just follows him around all the time because he'll like flip up like little stumps or rocks or whatever so she can like scratch at the ground.
Yeah.
But we also have a tractor and he's trying to dig a little bit to try to like clean up some trails and things like that. And he's like, this chicken is going to die by heavy machinery because she keeps trying to run under my tires.
Oh, no.
He's like, I might have to put her away when I'm doing work outside. Yeah. It's like, ooh, good scratchings.
Right? That's funny.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, they're so cute.
They're so much fun.
So
they're hilarious. We'll just like, that's another, like, I guess you could even call that self-care. Like after a really stressful day, I'll literally just be sitting there and be like, oh, I just can't wait to go see my birds.
Yeah.
The chickens.
We'll take care of a mother.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's awesome. I love that.
Yes.
So that was all the questions I have for you today. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
I think that was it. Yeah, I'm excited. This was amazing.
Yeah,
I love what you're doing. I get so excited when I see the notifications come up. I'm like, who's on now?
Oh, thank you. And thank
so
you for
cool.
joining. It was my
Thank you
pleasure
for
to have
having
you.
me. This was great.
Awesome. My pleasure. So go check her out. I'm going to tag her on Instagram.
Yep,
and I'll put it in the description and you can go check her out.
Awesome.
She's got some awesome videos and creations like the bracelet she's wearing now. It's beautiful work. So, and as always, come check us out at Enchanted Dragonfly at 99 Church Street, Whitensville, Massachusetts. We're a metaphysical shop, and we got some events coming up. Go check those out, and give this channel a subscription. Subscribe to our channel. I think it's subscribed. Yeah. Yep. Like the episodes, it's all free, of course, and it helps us keep bringing all these wonderful, magical beings onto our podcast. But other than that, love y'all. Bless be, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.